Hey, good evening, PA Figs here. So I've got a variety that I always look forward to. I had a couple figs off of it last year, ripened in the greenhouse. This will be the first one I've had ripened outdoors. This is an Adriatic JH. It's not the typical Adriatic. When it was first discovered, people believed it to be an Adriatic, but it's not. It's a green fig with a red jammy interior, and it's supposed to be one of the best, very similar to Greenishia, if not identical. Let's go ahead and pick this fig off. Alright. Here we go. Let's see. Big fig. Real big. It's the only reason I think it may not be the same as Greenishia. My Greenishia doesn't get real big, and the leaf is a little bit different on these than it is on the Greenishia. But here's the fig. It's a nice fig. In the greenhouse, they stayed pretty green. Out here, they're green with a little bit of brown from the sugar spots, but still pretty green. It's a nice looking fig. You can see the leaves are tilt down here. Similar to Greenishia, except for they've got a little more definition to them. My Greenishia has a lot of single-lobed spade leaves, but some of them do have definition. Just the indentation in the leaves here is not as pronounced. So I do think it's a different tree. In a few weeks I'll hopefully have some ripe Greenishia, although the ripe Greenishia, or the Greenishia, is taking forever to ripen, so I'm not sure when they will ripen, but we'll see. Alright, let's see what this looks like inside. Alright, so here we go, Adriatic JH. Dark outside, so I have to do this inside, so I apologize for the lighting quality. Actually, let me see if I can get a little more light. Alright, so the Adriatic JH looks very similar to about 7,000 other fig tree leaves. Nothing really significantly different. I will say the variation in the leaves on this plant is significant. Goes from spade to like this, to some tri-leaves without the cankles. It's just all kind of significantly different. This is probably the most common leaf, but there's an awful lot of variation. Alright, here is the fig. So now this is supposed to be la creme de la creme for green figs. The ones I had last year were very good. I still thought my Greenishia was better than this, but I did like this better than Col de Dame. I haven't really gotten a Col de Dame Blanc that I've really thought was, super like everybody claims it is, but my tree is also very young, so we'll see. This Adriatic JH is, this is its third season, I believe, so it's a pretty decent sized tree, and let's see what the figs look like. Actually, surprisingly, it looks like it could have used a little bit longer. I would have sworn that it was beyond ripe, if not overly ripe, but looking at it, it looks like it could have used some more time. I'll be darned. Alright, well, good to know for next time. It's hard to see, I wish I had better light, but it looks like it might be a little bit watery as opposed to syrupy. And you can see the white ring around the red. That's a good sign that it could have used some more time. I mean, it's definitely squishy, but it still looks pretty tasty. So, Teresa just shined a light on it, so you can see it a little bit better. It's a nice fig, but it could have used a little bit longer. So let's go ahead and try it. It's definitely tasty. It's pretty good. You can definitely tell that it's not ripe. Hasn't developed that really good, rich taste to it. It seems to be a little bit watery, and still very sweet though. Surprisingly sweet for how underripe it is. But yeah, this is the Adriatic JH. I'm gonna have to do this again when I get one that's a little bit more ripe. But it gives you a good idea of what it's gonna look like. All right, Adriatic JH, and I'm PA Figs. Take care.